Didn't even start stream. Alright, finally I'm live. Maybe like 15 seconds late, but we're live. That's all good. Yo, what's up, Zombo? But yeah, day 17 indeed. What is up, Max? Yo, what's up, Mario fan? I am prepared for the runs. It was my day off today, so I got a little bit of practice in. I also, spoiler alert, I also was working on the script for the video that's upcoming. So I hope to have it out by Christmas. Follow. Christmas special, huh? I don't know if it's necessarily a Christmas themed video. But it will be probably my last thing before the holidays. So my video will come out, and then I was thinking about doing a non-gaming video. I might do like an anime video since I recently watched Digimon, like the original Digimon series with friends. I thought it'd be funny. I thought it'd be funny to like power scale the Digimon, like how people do with anime. Thank you for the good luck, have fun, Zombo. Why does Popple run away? Nah, cause he's too smart. Like he knows that he's unbeatable when he's solo. And that by him defeating Mario and Luigi, he knows the game would end. So he doesn't want to do that to the bros, so he runs away to spare them the embarrassment. Nah, there's no way Popple is too scared. He's alpha. How does Popple not recognize them in Dream Team? Well, it's because they're in 3D in Dream Team. Like, he's never seen them. He's only seen them in pixels. Dang. Yeah, while my mashing is fine, my fingers actually cannot do this trick right now because it's so cold. Like, they literally can't move fast enough. Pretty sus. No, this is a strat, so if you noticed, like, if I were to do it normally, I would walk over to the barrel right here, but if you notice, I'm actually breaking the barrel, and, like, after it's broken, I'm trying to hop on. So I'll point it out on my next successful attempt. So right there, the barrel is broken, but Mario is still able to hop on. It's a frame-perfect trick at 60 FPS, so it's very difficult. But once you hop off and break the barrel, you see that Mario or Luigi on the right has a cleared action command. And by doing that, you can pull off a bunch of different glitches that pretty much lets you skip over 60% of the game. The main glitch being the action command glitch / sign glitch, which lets you get any action command you want. So right here, prepare yourself. Check all that out. Yeah, what's up, Luna? And what's up, Razo? Thank you for the good luck. So yeah, if you look now, Mario has high jump in the back of Luigi, and normally this is like an impossible action command to get. But through glitches, you can get it, and this allows you to summon the glitch over and over again to get any other action command you want. So here, I could get, like, Thunder Hand on Luigi, even though if you look, I'm only level 7 in the early game. But if I 1, 2, 5, if I summon Thunder Hand with it, I can use it like normal. So yeah, that's a really important part. Of the speedrun. Oops. Is there a sprite for Mario spinning under Luigi? It's a little bit of a corrupted sprite. Like, I don't believe there's a... I can check. But, it does, like, have, like, a little bit of screen corruption. Oh, you're saying you like that there is? Well, I guess that confirms that there is. Does this include Firehand Mario? Yeah, you can... by switching high jump on Mario to spin jump on Luigi, you can also summon different action commands that are for Mario instead of Luigi. But the same glitch is applied, just in different orientation. Yo, what's up, Star Smiley? Thank you for the good luck. When do I learn barrel? What do you mean, when do I learn barrel? Or like, when did I learn about this glitch? If that's the question, then this glitch actually was found before I started speedrunning. Do I know how to use the barrel casually? Well, yeah, the barrel's part of, like, a puzzle in this room. I normally just go here, and it shoots out. But there's no actual, like, regular barrel ability that you can get. You can only use the barrel in rooms that provide a barrel. Did they patch this glitch between the European and the Japanese version? No, they did not. They patched certain parts of the game, but I don't think that glitch was known about at the time of creation. So it was not patched. But like one thing that was patched in this game is the switching mechanics. So if you see when I'm around a corner and Mario and Luigi switch, they will get stuck on the wall. But in the Japanese version, they will always swap, even if it means going through walls. So because of that, you can actually use the barrel in the Japanese version to clip through walls. Because by switching while you're close to a wall with a barrel, you can actually just go straight through the wall and walk a little bit. So that's the biggest version difference between Japanese and the other versions. Alright. That seems good. Let's start the run. First run of the night. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Gotta sell out, everybody. But I was having really great barrel storage attempts last night for stream. So I'm hoping to keep that streak up. Why is Vivian from TTYD so loved? I think she just relates to a lot of people. Like, just having a... Like, if you ever feel, like, bullied or anything, or have any, like, problems with your family, like, that might be a little relatable. And she's, like, really nice, and she has a cool design. So there's another factor in why people love Vivian. Like, I really like Vivian. I don't think she's, I don't actually think she's, like, one of the better partners in that game, in terms of, like, usefulness and combat and stuff. But, she is really awesome. Yeah, Max, you gotta play a bunch of games. Like, just through, like, a couple of days, the last few days of my stream alone, I know you have, like, there's, like, 30 games that you have in queue. Yeah, T2ID, because we're talking about Vivian. I don't have to hope the runs go good. The runs will go good. Guaranteeing it right now. But thank you for the good luck. Always appreciated. Yo, Emily, thank you for the good luck. You also want to get around to playing Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I'm actually surprised you haven't played that. As I am with, like, every game, huh? Like, those games were so big when they came out. Like, I feel like Tears of the Kingdom / Breath of the Wild 2, like, the hype surrounding its release was so big. Like, I even played it on release. I never finished it, though. Got a little too busy. Never been a huge Zelda fan. Well, like, if you think about it, Zelda is, like... It's, like, one of the big three of Nintendo. Which happen to also be, like, the big three of video games in general. Which is, like, Pokemon, Mario, and Zelda. So I think it's, like, status as being a big three might be... might be why people think, like, oh my gosh, like, I love Zelda and stuff. But, like, if you think about it, there's not actually, like, a lot of games. There's only, like, one game per generation. And rarely do you get 2 games. Like you get, you got 2 games on the N64. And then the GameCube as well. But, like, Twilight Princess was, like, half GameCube, half Wii. But I think other than that, you might have gotten like 1 3D Zelda per generation. Whereas Pokemon drops like multiple games per like per console. Kakaletta Soul was hella hard but satisfying after you beat her. I agree. Like Kakaletta Soul is one of the one of the reasons I really like this category. And the speedrun is because it ends off with a super difficult, super climactic battle. Like sometimes in games, like the ending is not as hype as the rest of the run. Yeah, like sometimes in some games, in speedruns specifically, like the ending is not as hype as the rest of the run because you might be so overpowered or something that you just one-shot the final bosses. But in this game, that is not the case. In this category, at least. Yo, what's up, Carter? Yeah, you're on Twitch and YouTube now. Oh my god, Max, you are killing me with all the games you have never played. You have not played a single Pokemon game, really? Not even Pokemon Red and Blue? Or like, what is the second most? What is the second most Pokemon selling game? It might be Sword and Shield. Nah, I think the DS games weren't big hits. But like, Pokemon Red and Blue is still the highest selling Pokemon game, like, ever. But yeah, I would say Gen 4 is my favorite gen. At least in terms of mechanics. I don't know whether or not I prefer the Gen 2 games over the Sinnoh game, like the Johto games over the Sinnoh games. But Gen 4, nice 3. But Gen 4 includes the remakes, so Soul Silver and Heart Gold. I really like those. You beat Bowser's Inside Story in 1 day. Yo, nice. I have not been able to do that. You should check out the speedruns. Like, they are able to beat it in like 1 sitting with 5 hours. Which might seem long, comparatively to this game, which is only an hour. But it's really fast for, like, just beating a regular game. Heart Gold Soul Silver is the second lowest selling Pokemon game. Yeah, I think the fact that they were remakes, and also they were not like the main series of that generation, like Generation 4's real games was Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. So like the secondary game probably wouldn't sell as much because everyone already got a Pokemon game for that generation, right? Like it's the same thing with Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and then Fire Red and Leaf Green. They were just remakes. Black 2 is hard to get but easy to mod. Like specifically the game, like you mod the game, or to like homebrew it to get it, like without buying it. Yeah, I think you didn't hear this from me, but I think a lot of older games, so like generation where it's like DS and earlier, I think those are really accessible in terms of homebrew. But yeah, you could easily find a way to play like the Pokemon Black and White 2 if you wanted. How can you beat Superstar Saga in an hour? It's a combination of me being built different and this game also being built different in terms of glitches. Like when we get to them, you will see like just how crazy the glitches in this game can be. Like not only the actual effects but the visual effects too. Like you've probably never seen anything like it. Does $15 sound too steep for Dream Team? I don't think so. Like $15 for any retro game sounds pretty good if you're going to buy Dream Team.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Have I tried Mario Party DS? I've never played Mario Party DS. I haven't actually owned a Mario Party game besides the Switch one where you can play online. All other times I've played Mario Party was at someone else's house. But I've also never played like single player Mario Party either. Like I know some of the games might have like single player campaigns, but I wasn't really interested in them. You know, just beat Partisan Time and BIS for the first time. Nice. I love when people, like, are playing any games in this series. Like, this is one of my favorite series, so anytime it gets more popular is nice. Well, I think this game, in terms of glitches, is really unique. Not only from the Mario and Luigi series, but like of other speedruns in general. Like just having an RPG game that has glitches like this, I feel like is not very common. Like in terms of Dream Team, I think the majority of glitches have to do with like clipping and I think the majority is clipping. Like, you literally just walk out of bounds. That game has no walls. Getting Mario Party 4 for Christmas? What an old game. You're getting it, like, maybe a decade too late, but I hope you have really a lot of fun. Yeah, I think Dark Bowser was a big step down in difficulty, but I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. Like, Cackletta and Princess Shrew were way harder than every other boss in the games. Bowser's Inside Story speedrun when? Probably whenever the speedrun gets a little bit shorter. 5 hours is too much for me. Unless I become like a full-time streamer or something, I don't think I could make 5 hours every day to speedrun. Yo, what's up, Casino Koala? Yeah, but I agree that the Bowser's Inside Story final song is the best song maybe in the entire series. And this guy's running away from me. I could not jump on him. Maybe in the entire world. The song is good. It might be a world level song. Who knows? Loved Dream Team as a little kid. I thought it was a pretty good playthrough, Zombo. But I was like... I was a little bit annoyed with the pacing and how slow the game was in general. But it was worth the playthrough. Nice too. I started coming up on this guy from the side, so I don't accidentally not jump on him. Because the last few streams I have been having some trouble with these enemies because they like to jump around. I included DBZ abridged in my Dream Team video. Nice. Yeah, farming those likes, huh? Yeah, what's up, Kurumi? I'm glad you could take time out of your busy schedule of reading fan fiction. Come hang out. I'm not sure. Like, when it comes to bros attacks, like best bros attacks in the series, I'm not sure. I really do like Superstar Saga, but I think Partners in Time was a real game changer. The way they actually attached bros attacks to like an item or like an image or whatever. Like rather than being just techniques. But you could say the same thing about Superstar Saga. Maybe you prefer them being actual techniques instead of just like an item you unlock. But I do like the variation of bros attacks the later games give you, because there's 10 in total instead of just having 6 in these games. But then again, of course, this game, like, don't sleep on this game, because the bros attacks also have advanced commands. I could say Superstar Saga is my favorite for bros attacks, but like since I'm a Superstar Saga speedrunner, I don't want to be like biased or anything. You hope they bring back a hard mode. Ah, double 2. Fun, nice. But in terms of hard mode for Nintendo games, I think they might have given up on hard mode. Like in general. Like what made me think that Nintendo doesn't like hard mode is the idea, or the reason that happened because they didn't include a hard mode in the Super Mario RPG remake. I think a remake is a perfect place to put a hard mode for veteran players that have played original games. But they also included an easy mode. I don't think there was any need for an easy mode. I think they're just steering away from, like, overly difficult games now. Yeah, E-Man, Nintendo goes baby mode. Yep. Was not ready for that, whoops. Yeah, maybe, I will agree that I think, like, the actual time attacks of the Superstar Saga Bros attacks are the most fun, compared to, like, the way that you have to complete or successfully time the Bros attacks in later series games. A little bit behind, but nothing a 2 in power can't fix. Yeah, like a lot of the Bros attacks in later games, they're pretty basic in terms of timing them. Whereas this one, it feels like you're pulling off an actual move. Like, for example, like the shell items, like there's a shell attack in every game after this, and you're just pressing A. Like, it's literally just timed hits, where in this game, the Bros attacks are not just timed hits, they're actual techniques, like I keep saying. They did your boy Yoshi dirty in Mario Bros. Wonder. I don't know what that's referring to, because I did not play Wonder. Whoops. But unlucky for Yoshi. The carrot minigame? I don't remember having trouble with the carrot minigame. Have I tried playing a Game Boy Advance game on a DS? Yeah, I have. In terms of speedrunning, I have not. But I used to have a DS and a DS Lite whenever that came out, so I would play the Game Boy Advance games on those. Oh, is Yoshi an easy mode character? Yoshi is not like a, Yoshi's not like just a item, like you used to ride him in other Mario games. So, I think essentially, like, the best comparison for Yoshi and Super Mario Wonder, yeah, is like Nabbit. Yeah, exactly, E-Man. Exactly what I was thinking. But does that mean Nabbit doesn't exist anymore? Like, was Nabbit just a product of the 3DS and the Wii U era? Like, he's just gone now? No, he still exists. I don't even know what caused them to create Nabbit. I think he might be a rabbit. Like from the Mario Rabbids games. I think he might be a rabbit. That might be the actual lore of him. Oh, he's an actual rabbit. Rip. Nice. Alright. Give me that too. Ah, rip. Almost getting 2 3s would have been hype. And a 1. Apparently there's an iCarly game for the DS. I didn't know that, but it's probably awesome. Nabbit is the product of Nintendo wanting to make someone epic like Popple in the 2D Mario games, huh? Ah, really slow minigame too. Alright. I have bled time throughout this segment, unfortunately, so I have to get really lucky if I want to keep the 110 pace up. Like, Luigi's also going to be having to take an extra attack here. At the end of this fight, it's all gonna come down to whether or not Mario can get at least a 2 in power. If he cannot, then I'm gonna have to reset. Alright, have a good night, Zombo. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the good luck. Alright, give me that too. Nice. Alright, run continues. Love the 3D All-Stars version of Galaxy, hate the motion controls for Starvik, so... How does motion controls or, like, Joy-Con aiming even work? Like, without a sensor bar, how does the TV know where you're aiming? Wish we had a Paper Luigi and the Marvelous Compass, huh? I think a lot of people wish that. It would be hype if the T2ID remake has an extra mode, like an extra story that includes Luigi. But no one knows anything about it yet. All we've seen from the gameplay footage so far is the same exact game. Freaking hate motion controls. I like motion controls in some games. Like, I like the motion controls in Wii Sports. But in a motion control for, like, motion controls in any other game that's, like, normally not meant to have them. For example, like, there's a Dragon Quest game called Dragon Quest Swords. And it's a Dragon Quest game that's like a hack and slash. And you have to use the Wii remote. And it's really difficult sometimes. Alrighty. That's really cringe. Luckily, it's just RNG manip for all these lucky hits I'm about to get. All the lucky hits and all the 2s and 3s and Luigi deaths I'm gonna get throughout the rest of the run. Yeah, thank you for the good luck, Ratzine. Splatoon without gyro controls would suck. I never played a Splatoon game. I'm like uninterested in the Splatoon genre. Like, it looks really boring. Yeah, I have not played Crash Bandicoot, the series. My favorite was 2, I think. But I have not played Crash Bandicoot since the PlayStation 1. I did not pick up the remakes, which is unfortunate. I think Crash 2 might be the most popular, but I know some people that think it is the worst. I feel like Crash 1 has to be the worst, though. Like Crash 1 was just so basic. Like, Crash 2 added a lot of stuff. But yeah, I know a lot of people that do think Crash 2 is overrated. Alright, we're bleeding time here. The only real mistake that I did was falling off the ledge, which was really cringe and should never happen. But the game ate my B button. And another one. This run, if Luigi has to get, like, actual stash points. If he... I'm gonna continue from Queen Bean, but, like, at this point, Luigi's stash is really low. I really don't know if the run will be completable. Like, he's only gotten 1 extra stash point. When average, you average 1 extra... Like, you average 2 every level, normally. But, I've only gotten a single 2 out of 3 turns. In your opinion, Galaxy 2 better than Galaxy 1? I think Galaxy 2 looks nicer than Galaxy 1. Invisible wall, nice. In terms of gameplay, I'm not sure. They might be really similar. I think there's a lot of cool power-ups in Galaxy 2. I will say the Galaxy 2 power-ups are better, I think. But just in terms of regular levels, I think a lot of people prefer Galaxy 1. And then I know for sure a lot of people prefer the Observatory over the Galaxy ship, or the Galaxy 2 Mario ship. You think Galaxy 2 lost its charm after the third world? RIP. Yeah, I could never play Splatoon in the car. Is it even oh, I guess, yeah, you can play Splatoon on the Switch now. I forgot that there was Splatoon 3. But I was about to say, is it even possible to take your Wii U? Like, the Wii U is not a mobile console, it's a home console. 14. You like the ship better than the observatory, huh? I think the observatory just had more to explore, so I liked it better. But I do remember that like Galaxy 2 had some great music.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, that is one thing that sucks about Galaxy 2 is there was a story in Galaxy 1. It was pretty cool. Not to mention Rosalina, number 1. Can't remember a single song from Galaxy 2. But I was just thinking in terms of Starship. Like in the observatory, you only get the observatory song. Yeah, the green stars are epic. The green stars are hype, rather than just like a Luigi playthrough. And I think the perfect run in Galaxy 2 might have been better. I don't remember the Galaxy 1 perfect run though. It's been a long time since I played that game. Yeah, I mean, I do need to replay both, though. Yo, what's up, OG Games? Welcome to the stream. Oh, was there no perfect run in Galaxy 1? That sucks. I guess the closest thing to perfect runs in Galaxy 1 were the Daredevil Comets. I think they were. Alright, how are you, enemies? Alright. Check that out, like... I did it right, but I got hit. Like, I did it like a frame too late. Even though I tried to do the correct thing. But also, this enemy... Oh, that one still didn't make it. This enemy went down to immediately jump back up. Like, he baited me. First time someone hasn't called you GMG. I assumed GMG just stood for gaming. So I just skipped that part. Right. Run number 2 incoming.
Nintendo.
Attempt number 2. Someone's gotta say it for Mario and Luigi Jam. For the like, comment, subscribe. Follow for more. Have to sell out every run. It's okay. While that run was really good, like in terms of execution, I was just bleeding a little bit of time everywhere due to not having the greatest luck in terms of power and mushroom. Like, I was considering resetting before, but decided to keep it. I thought it would be silly to reset the run at that point. But the encounter made it an easy decision. Yo, Mario & Luigi is your favorite Game Boy Advance game. Nice. Thank you. It is also my favorite game as well. Why is World of Light underrated? I did not play a single, like, minute of World of Light. I was uninterested in that mode. Like, to me, from what I've seen of World of Light, it seems like an overblown event mode rather than an actual one-player story like Brawl had. But if you're saying it's underrated, maybe I should have tried it. There's no way I'm gonna go back and play it now. Like, I don't think I'll ever turn on Smash Bros. Ultimate again. But, missed opportunity, I guess. Rip. E-Man in Twitch chat says, World of Light was not overrated. It was actual trash. Yeah, I mean, the thing about any one-player campaign in Smash Bros, I think Melee had the first good one-player campaign, but Brawl was a game changer. The Brawl story and the storyline and the levels and everything was so fun. Like, everyone loved Subspace Emissary. Yeah, so that could be one reason why people don't look fondly on World of Light. But, like, I know for a fact it doesn't stand up to Subspace Emissary. As someone who is over 3K hours and 100% in World of Light, it was not great. Feels bad. Subspace Emissary, though. Alright, have a good night, Kurumi. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, people actually speedrun Subspace Emissary. Unfortunately, since it's like a, since it's kind of like a platform fighter, like, your goal is just traversing the area, so a lot of the speedrun is unfortunately just running to the boss to fight the boss. But there are certain characters that are, like, just better. Of course, Meta Knight, I think, is one of the best, like, characters for the speedrun. So once you get access to him for every stage, I think they pick him. But, like, most flyers, I think, are really good, so a lot of people choose them throughout the speedrun. Yeah, the gliding was broken in that game. Like, both competitively, I think, and in the speedrun. I mean, a lot of people would disagree with Brawl being a good competitive game, but a lot of my friend group love Smash Bros. Brawl competitive. And they think a lot of people, like, hate on it just because they were like monkey brain and wanted to hold forward and mash buttons. If you banned Meta Knight, Brawl would have been alright. Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of main mechanics that people have a problem with, and then on top of that, Meta Knight is, like, way broken, even with those mechanics. But there was a decent amount of characters that could compete with Meta Knight. But a lot of the time, I guess it was like, why would you play any other character besides Meta Knight? Oops. Yeah, like even good characters. Like, why would you play them when like Meta Knight is just like better in a lot of areas? From what I've heard, I never played Brawl competitively, but from what I heard, the biggest thing about Meta Knight, more so than his strengths, is that he doesn't really have a weak point in terms of his moveset. Like, everything is good, so he has like a lot of options to get out of everything and to cover a lot of things. Whereas a lot of other characters have like at least one thing that's pretty exploitable. Yeah, like for example, like Meta Knight and some characters, he could ladder some characters off like off a hit, right? But like chain grabs, like other characters could chain grab some characters, and like ice climbers could chain grab everything. So zero to death was not like unheard of, but zero to death on top of like crazy neutral and flying and strong regular hits was probably a killer for sure. The tier list was way more about who could compete with Meta Knight. Nice 3. I've been getting this 3-2-2-3 roll a lot. The tier list was way more about who could beat Meta Knight than how good overall you were. Yeah, that's true. Or, I don't know if that's true, but from what I've heard, it sounds true. But, I mean, I think all tier lists are like that. I think even the Melee's tier list, it's the matchup chart is really important. So, like, if foxes are really prevalent, like, people that do well against fox would be higher in the tier list. I think that's a big reason Marth might be higher in the tier list. Because a lot of people say Marth in Melee struggles with like a lot worse characters, but those characters are just not very common, so usually Marth wouldn't have to worry about it. But he does really well against the higher tiers. I think officially in the Melee community, Marth is top 2. Melee is janky. Yoshi and Peach have been getting good results. I don't know if that's true, after, I know the Yoshi player, Amsa, like, had a really good year, but it seems like people have figured the Yoshi out at this point. Like, I don't think he's won anything this year, and he's also the only Yoshi. So, like, because of that, I wouldn't put Yoshi, or I don't see Yoshi that high. Like, people are not really performing with him. And then Peach doesn't exist. I'm not sure what makes you think Peach is getting good results. Like, I don't think there's a top 10 Peach player currently. Like, I'm sure there's, like, a decent amount of Peaches. There's probably, like, 3 or 4 Peaches between, like, 15 and, like 40, I guess. But, like, unfortunately for those players, I think a lot of viewers in general only look to the very highest echelon of players when they talk about, like, when they talk about, like, high level. Who voices Fawful? I have no idea. I don't think there's an actual... Or, yeah, they do. They have, Charles, like, as Mario, right? So maybe he actually voices Fawful too. I know he voices a lot of characters in Mario. That is one thing I really like about Smash Bros. Ultimate. Like there's so many people playing different characters in the cast. Like, it's cool to see. It's cool to see all that different characters being played at a high level. Yeah, I know Charles. I don't think he stepped down. They probably said later for no reason, because Nintendo. But yeah, Charles is epic. Charles Martinet. And maybe E-Man. Maybe I'm also just being a hater. Like, there's probably like a rank like 14 Peach that's like, yo, this guy's a hater. Ganon is awful in Brawl. I've heard Ganon is the worst character in Brawl. He's always like one of the worst characters because he has to be slow and have a bad recovery. Like, that's just his character archetype. Like, he hits hard. One thing about Ultimate that I dislike, though, I was talking about how much I love how there's so many good characters. But one thing I dislike is that there's so many good characters. I think characters should be allowed to be bad. But like, there's so many like characters like that are good. Like, it's almost as if there's so many characters that are bad instead. You know, I got that syndrome complex. Like, if everyone's good, then no one is. Like, they just have Ganon like move as fast as Fox now in Ultimate, and hit as hard as Bowser. Nah, I'm not tripping. That's how every character in Ultimate is. Every character is like moves at the speed of light and jumps insanely fast, and then hits like a truck. They should have added like Goomba to Smash Ultimate. Like, having Goomba in there would have been hype. Why is Olimar in Brawl OP? I don't know if he's OP. But he does have like 6 Pikmin, I think, or 5 Pikmin, compared to the later games where he only have 3. Yo, I don't know anything about Sheik, but in terms of Pikachu, I've never played a Pikachu that didn't 0 to death me every single time. Like, I thought Pikachu was really broken in the early game. I think Bayonetta might have been having a renaissance in Smash Ultimate. Like, I think Bayonetta stocks are high thanks to a few players. Like, they were beating Steve. People say Bayonetta Steve is a good matchup for Bayonetta. Alright, reset. Oop. Yeah, I missed a single coin, so the run was over. Yeah, I was bleeding a bit of time just due to like being slow earlier on. There's not like a huge mistake until me missing a single coin. But the single coin was, like, not worth continuing on that early in the run. Attempt number 3, start. Like, follow, sub for more. Unpopular opinion, Phantasma's boss theme is better than in the final. That is an unpopular opinion indeed. I definitely do not agree. I think In the Final is the best song. But In the Final is not my favorite song from Mario and Luigi games. Like, I'm more interested in, like, happy songs than, like, epic fight songs. But I will say In the Final is the best fight song. Music is subjective. Yeah, I would agree in general music is subjective, other than the fact that my opinions on music are always correct. But everyone else is subjective for sure. You don't have to be wrong. Yeah, like, in an argument, you don't have to be wrong as long as you agree that I am right. But you don't have to be wrong. I forget, why did they send the Mario Bros on a quest if Cackletta stole the wrong voice? Well, the whole voice theft thing was actually like an inside job from Queen Bean and Prince Peasley. They tricked Cackletta into stealing the wrong voice so that they can try and stop her for good instead of her getting away. And then they just didn't tell, like, everyone knew except for Mario and Luigi for some reason. I love happy, yeah, winter tracks, I feel like, have a high % chance of being really good. Like, Winter's theme from Earthbound, Snowman. But like, if we're going Mario RPG songs, I think my favorite song of all time, I think it's a toss-up between two. I think it's Shopping in Seaside Town from Super Mario RPG, and then Reunion from Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Those two are my favorite songs. They like fill me with nostalgia. Rip, sorry, man. Spoiled you 20 years too late. Did they not tell Mario and Luigi because Bowser got there before Mario and Luigi did? But Bowser also decided to help too, so who knows? You missed the Smash Bros conversation, Rip. That's okay. we were just talking about, like, character ranking. Yo, what's up, Kona Chocolate? Thank you for the good luck, good luck, good luck. Do I like the remake of this game? I would say I do. I think the remake, for me, failed to capture the charm of the original. But that's also probably a little biased, because I still play the speedrun all the time. But I think objectively, the remake cleaned up a lot of the mistakes in the game. So I think it's a perfectly good version to play with. Yo, what's up, YouTube NK? Yeah, Bowser's just a good guy. Good guy, Bowser. Shiny Mark and ESAM are Pikachu players. Nice. I've seen Shiny Mark in the online tournaments, but I don't think I've seen ESAM in a long time. Bowser Dad for Prez. I think if Charles Martinet ran for president, like if Mario ran for president 2024, I think I would vote for him. Sam is focused on content, but he's entering soon. Yo, he's just like me, for real, for real. Focusing on the content, baby.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
The Game Awards are coming up. Yo. Anything good or anything interesting in any of the categories? I assume Tears of the Kingdom is going to win Best Game, or whatever, Game of the Year. I feel like the hype around that game and the reception was too big to not win it. Like, I feel like the other games, or the other companies, like PlayStation and Xbox, like, they always have so much hype around, like, certain games, but then Nintendo just drops like a bomb on them every year, and then everyone starts tweeting out like, "You guys remember when games were supposed to be games? Like games are supposed to be fun. Who cares how they look?" And like you have a lot of that conversation going on whenever Nintendo drops like some godly game. Oh, the Game Awards are tomorrow. Baldur's Gate 3. You know what? Baldur's Gate 3 and like my circle of friends kind of died out pretty quickly. I think they played like an early release of it and it needed to get like patched. Like they found like a glitch that broke their quest or whatever. Mario Wonder got nominated for Game of the Year. Did Tears of the Kingdom not? I feel like Tears of the Kingdom might have been bigger. But Mario Wonder, like, that's another Nintendo bombshell drop. Where, like, after Mario Wonder dropped, everyone's like, "This is why Nintendo's king."
최고.
Yo, that's crazy. 2 Nintendo games. These 2. 2 Nintendo games for Game of the Year. Don't they only have like 6 nominations? This is what Nintendo understands that other gaming companies don't. Games are supposed to be fun. Wonder looks okay. Yeah, I mean, if you're not into 2D Mario, then you probably wouldn't like Wonder. Like, essentially, every 2D Mario game is just like an updated version of the previous one. Like, just the same game with new gimmicks. But, depending on what those new things are that are added, like, they could be really fun. You do enjoy the 2D games, nice. I don't super enjoy the 2D games. I think the only ones I really liked were Mario Bros. 3. And, yeah, I think it was just Mario Bros. 3. Indie games tend to be where the good games are. Maybe. I see Mario Wonder as Mario World plus drugs. Nice. It's Mario Bros. With that little extra kick to it. I see Wario Land as Mario Land on drugs. I mean, true. Like, if you play Wario Land, it's like in red and blue, because you're on the Visual Boy. I actually have the Visual Boy somewhere in my garage. But I don't think we have the plugs or the games anymore. At the end of the day, it's all just money that gets the nomination slots. Wedding. Uh-oh. The video game Illuminati's gonna come get you, E-Man. Can't say that out loud. The Game Awards are like the Grammys, like the objective truth on video game ranking.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I wouldn't say objective truth. Nah, the Game Awards and the Grammys take on their rankings is just like mine. Like music opinion and game opinions are subjective unless you're me. Then it's just correct. Yeah, thanks for the good luck, Rayan. Have a good night. Harness in Time should have been able to save after the Princess Shroob fight. It makes it even more stressful having to do 3 bosses in one go. I wholeheartedly agree. That was like it's so difficult. The final boss is so difficult already on its own. And then when you add the fact that you have to do multiple boss fights / phases before and do a long cutscene that take probably 10 minutes to complete. Like, it's really lame that you can't save in between fights. I guess the tension of the story, like, with the tension of the story, it makes sense that it comes one right after the other. But damn, was it hard to play through. Funny how the spin skip makes it all the way to Bowser's Inside Story. True, that's actually kind of weird that you can use the same exact skip in multiple games. Well, I guess technically it's not the same exact skip, but you do utilize spin to clip through loading zones / walls in all the games. Guys, running away from me. Champignon drop. True, we got 2 of them, PogChamp. Alright, at this point I don't actually remember what Mario got for his first level. I assume it was a 2. But if we're just getting 2s in every level up, that's really good. I'll take another 2 after this fight for sure. Okay, it is a 2. I can tell it's a 2 by doing 3 damage on a jump. No mushroom. And I got a 1. Exactly what I did not want. You're wondering, have I ever tried a Mega Man game? Yeah, in terms of classic Mega Mans, I beat Mega Man 2. But my favorite Mega Mans were the Mega Man X series. Like, I played 1 through 3. I think 2 was the best, though. Yeah, but I've played other classic Mega Mans, but the only one I ever beat was 2. I think 2 was the one I liked. Slow fight. Yeah, it would have been it would have been sub 30, but I got a pretty bad fight. He was giving me all kinds of text boxes. Yeah, I'm in a not great position currently. I still need 2 extra power points. So I need at least a 3 or no more ones. Yeah, that was not gonna make it. But I do have 2 mushrooms. If I could at least get 1 mushroom, I wouldn't mind having low power for Huhurus. It would kind of cancel each other out at that point. Why are the mushrooms so important? So at the end of the run, I buy the Mush Badge, which gives you the Shroom Force ability. And Shroom Force increases your damage. Nice invisible wall. Shroom Force increases your damage based on how many mushrooms you have. So we don't sell the mushrooms, we end up selling every item other than mushrooms and buy as many mushrooms as we can. And doing that will help us one-shot, not one-shot, but it'll help us defeat the later bosses really fast, even though we'll be 30 levels under-leveled. Well, there's actually 3 Shroom Badges. Shroom Badge Vanilla, Shroom Badge A, and then Shroom Badge AA. And there's a 4th Shroom Badge that goes unused in the game that's also titled Shroom Badge A. But it has a different effect. It's stronger than the regular Shroom Badge A, but it's also way cheaper. Oh, we got the mushroom. Nice. Now just give me a 3. Alright, I'll take the 2 for now. Have I played Cuphead? Yeah, I beat Cuphead when it first came out. Like the original patch. Ugh, I keep getting the 3131. Keeps tricking me. Yeah, but I liked Cuphead. Cuphead was actually the reason why I ever bought a USB controller for PC. Because I originally tried to play it with keyboard, but I learned very quickly I don't really like keyboard controllers for anything. Alright, so with this fight, once again, I'm 1 power too low to kill with Mario, unfortunately. So Luigi's gonna have to come in clutch at the end. How hard is Cuphead? It's pretty difficult. Like, it's not unbeatable, like, with a little bit of practice and learning the patterns. Like, most people, I would say, could beat the fights, like, after a few attempts, so, like, trial and error. It's definitely not, like, the hardest game ever, but it's not easy by any means. Alright, we got the 2. You 200%ed Cuphead? I didn't know there was 200%. Alright. I could not wait for him. Alright, perfect. Alright. Let us do one more run. But before that, I'm gonna run an ad while I go to the bathroom break. BRB. Alright, and I'm back. Did the ad play? Who knows? But let's start the run. Right. As of now, this is going to be the last run of the night. If I make a really silly mistake and rage, then we'll think about doing one final extra run. Yo, Papa John's ad, let's go. Thank you for the welcome back, Mario fan. But yeah. I feel a little bit sad that all my runs have died to low power, pretty much. Like, I can't get a run with the good power going into the Dragon Split. Or going into Huhurus. I've had a couple runs get past Huhurus thanks to the lucky 2 at the end. But not being able to quick kill Huhurus doesn't really set me up for the greatest 110 attempt. Yeah, what's up, Blue Bloom? Thank you for the good luck. I am gonna need it. Tonight's runs have been a bit unlucky, one could say. But it's fine, because this one will be world record. Do I believe I'll make it to the end at this run? I do believe so. As of now, I'm planning for this to be a no reset run, since it's getting later in my stream. And I like to finish runs every stream, as long as I'm not like raging. But hopefully nothing goes badly or poorly during this run, and I get a good run going into late game that finishes up. And if I get a good run into late game without resetting or rewinding, then it would probably mean it's world record.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
This cutscene is amusing. I agree. All the Mario RPGs start the adventure off with some shenanigans. Like Mario RPG, like Mario blows up. This game, Mario and Luigi get kidnapped. Actually, I was gonna say, the original Paper Mario doesn't really have a funny intro. Like, it's very quickly Bowser kidnaps Peach. But, Paper Mario TTYD has something funny.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Lucky.
And like Super Paper Mario, Bowser and Peach are getting married. Yeah, I don't know. Just laughs all around in this series, I guess. What a surprise. TTYD is pretty dark. Yeah, I would say overall, like, TTYD and Super Paper Mario throughout the game, even though, like, majority of the time they're, like, fun, happy adventures, they do have a lot of dark themes and tones during certain chapters. Like, stuff gets serious during some chapters. Like, even in TTYD, like, you talk about, like dragons eating Koopas alive and people's family getting kidnapped and stuff. And then Mario, like, loses his soul to a ghost. Bowser's Inside Story doesn't have a good intro. The Blorbs are pretty epic. I like the Blorbs.
go.
Yo, nice 3. Oh yeah, and even T2ID's Hubtown, like Roadport, has like a gallows in it with a hanging noose. Dude, should I make a video about the dark tones in every Paper Mario game? Because when I made the Partisan Time one, I called the video the darkest Mario game, and everyone of course talks about Super Paper Mario. Even though I think Super Paper Mario overall has like more gameplay worth of like happy tones. But yeah, like there's examples of darkness in every Mario RPG game. Which is better in my opinion, Bowser's Inside Story or Superstar Saga? I personally think Superstar Saga is better. And not just because I speedrun it. Like, Bowser's Inside Story to me failed to really, like, stay in my heart after playing it as a kid, whereas this game has stayed with me forever. Fawful, I think, technically in this fight, Fawful only has 12 HP, but the HP, like the way the fight works, is not like fully based on his HP going to 0. You have to complete, a certain amount of timed attacks. If you don't successfully time attacks or counters, you will be forced to take extra turns, I think. But like overall, he only has 12 HP technically. well, we got the 3. Let's not choke it. We're set up pretty good to finish the run. All we need is a single 2 and level up. God, my YouTube drama has quickly turned into like a political streamer drama. What am I watching now? Sheesh. I fell down the rabbit hole of 3-hour video essays. It's all over for my YouTube recommendations. Thoughts on the Sniper Wolf drama? I don't know what the Sniper Wolf drama is, other than like there is one guy, Jax Films, I think, who was trying to get her banned because she was stealing content, and then she like doxed him, which is like cringe. Like that sucks. I don't know the extent of how much they went into it with each other though, but like Sniper Wolf was definitely sus for doxing somebody. Yo, 3. Alright, that was really weird that I could not jump up there. But whatever. We'll keep that as our wanna run Easter egg of something that's weird. That's not necessarily fast, but not necessarily slow either. Here we go. We hit the first strike. All we need to do is hit the 2 now. Yeah, meanwhile, Luigi also has a 3. Okay, we got the mush. Alright, we got good power, everybody. Alright. We did it, everyone. We got through Tolstar with good power and good coins. Yes, please. Applause, applause. I am amazing. It's like I've been playing this game for a decade. How can someone be so good at one Mario game? I think this has already been done, but have I tried beating the game damageless and glitchless? I have not personally tried it, but it's definitely possible. I think someone might have made it already. I think I did see the video where someone beat it with only Luigi. Like, that's pretty good, but I think he had to... I don't remember if he played with killing Mario off every battle, or if he like hacked the game to have only Luigi. Because those are two very different challenges. Like, having Mario die at the end of a battle and not collecting experience versus not having him in battle at all is like so different. One would be way easier than the other. Yo, no invisible wall. My last 2 runs that I've been trying to get through this door have been blocked by the invisible wall, where you just happen to be on the perfect pixel where the door won't open for you. You have not played Sticker Star and have a 3DS. Should you get it? I'm not really sure on that one. In general, Sticker Star seems to be the least popular Paper Mario game. Like, a lot of people not only dislike it, a lot of people hate it. but I don't actually think it was that bad. But I also don't think it was that good. Like I thought it was just a regular good game. So, like that's my opinion on it. I don't know if you think you should get the game based on that.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem with Sticker Star is the thing stickers, especially when you have to have thing stickers that you don't know which ones you need. But the thing about when I was playing through, like, I think the thing stickers were pretty intuitive. Like, I never missed a thing sticker, or I never didn't have a thing sticker that I needed at the time. Yeah, some people talk about thing stickers like they ruined the game, but I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, it was really clear when to use them, but there's some times where you wouldn't find the thing sticker that was needed for the boss of the chapter. So you would be stuck on the boss fight, and the boss would be incompletable without the thing sticker. So that's a big thing that everyone had, like, had a problem with. Oh, you think it wasn't clear? I think it was really clear, like, especially things that might be less intuitive. Like, I thought it was really obvious to use the baseball bat. Like, I thought it was really obvious to use the baseball bat on the Poke King. Because you just get it in the chapter. It's like, oh, that's what it must be used for. This started off pretty hot. Alright, not too bad. 8 seconds. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been way too long since I've played it for me to know exactly, or like have like takes on exactly everyone's problem. But I will say I don't think it's as bad as everyone says it is. Best chapter in all of the Mario RPGs. I'm not even sure. Like, in terms of Paper Mario games, I really love Chapter 3 in Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. And I really love Chapter 6 in Thousand Year Door as well. But in other games, it's really hard to define, like, what a chapter is. Like, if you're not talking Paper Mario games, like, those games don't actually have chapters. You're playing the OG Paper Mario? Chapter 4. What is Chapter 4 in that one? I think that's Shy Guy Toy Box. That's a pretty good one. Right. Can I get a 2? A 2 would be hype. Having extra power. Rip. Got the 2 one. Oh, you said character, not chapter? Lol me. In terms of characters, my favorite character might be Mallow from Super Mario RPG. Mallow or Vivian from Thousand Year Door. Those two are hype. I think Gino's cool, but I think Mallow... I think Mallow's cooler than Gino. Like, Gino, like, hits everyone's, like, little boy, like, cool things itch. But Mallow, overall, I think is a better character. Like, he has such a good story, it tugs at your heartstrings. True, Forest Maze is awesome, but what does Forest Maze have to do with Gino? Like, that's where you get him, but like, it's not really anything to do with his character. Mallow carried you through most of your RPG playthrough. I think in the original game, like, I ended up using Gino and Peach a lot. Like, I thought Gino and Peach were epic, but in the remake, I was actually a Mallow stan. Like, he was destroying everyone. Like, his spells were really strong.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Yo, lucky hit. Yeah, unfortunately, when you have 27 power, one lucky hit doesn't really change much. Ouch. But it does allow you to not use a fully timed Bounce Bros, which is beneficial later in the run, depending on how many you've used. Yeah, well, the thing about Peach is really broken in the original game because he's like so tanky and like she'll never die, and then she can full heal your party every single turn for cheap.
Oh yeah. Yahoo!
Ah, triple 2 into a 1, nice. And then Gino just boosts you, which is really strong. I think Mallow had a really important role in the party throughout regular fights, because he had the cheaper multi-targeting moves, right? But in terms of like single output damage, like I think Gino was better. I will say, I think Bowser was the worst character in the game. He doesn't really have good magic, so all he can do is attack. And while his attack is really high, he doesn't really get good weapons to utilize his attack, unfortunately. Yum yum yum.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Alright, epic. I went through the enemies really fast. Even on the enemy that I couldn't see off screen, I took the correct path. Yeah, there's a couple of enemies that you have to watch out for. And those enemies are in the sewers, the Lacapes. I think that's it, actually. The Lacapes and in the sewer enemies are the difficult to dodge enemies. But on the overworld, there are like the Spinies here and there that you do have to... I wouldn't say they're not major points of like reset. Like they're not like the other enemies I just mentioned where they can like block you and get in your way, but you have to make sure you don't step on them in accident. Ah, true. Dry bones in the desert. Those guys will destroy you. You beat Family Guy back to the multiverse in 7 hours? Is that a real game? I didn't know there was Family Guy video games. I know of South Park video games, Simpsons video games, but I've never heard of a Family Guy video game. Actually, the only Family Guy video game I've ever heard of is Fortnite.
Okie dokie.
Right? Slow enemy encounters. Had to wait for that fly. The fly it was literally impossible to get past the first fly. I really had to wait. Dang, there's not just one Family Guy video game, there's multiple that I didn't know about. That's crazy.
Let's go.
Yeah, Brian and Stewie go back in time to stop Stewie's brother. I remember that episode.
Let's go.
Ah, that was an embarrassing mistake. I like just could not jump. I missed the jump and then like started floundering on the floor. Alright, perfect. A little bit slow because of the fly in the very beginning. Like that fly was the killer of the segment.
Oh yeah. Let's go. Okie dokie.
Who did Cacletta's laugh? I have no idea. My theory is that Charles Martinet did all the voices in this game. But like, I have no concrete evidence. I'm just going by vibes. Yeah, it might even be Mario's laugh pitched up, who knows. I know some games that do that for some voices.
Yahoo!
30 and 3.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so if I get the Luigi death here, I can save time, and then I can save time on barrel storage as well. So let's go for it. Let's shoot for the moon.
Yahoo!
Alright, have a good night, E-Man. Thanks for the good luck.
Alright. Okie dokie. Let's go. Oh yeah.
I had to bait him. He was in a pretty bad spot. Being stuck down there between the path really sucks. Family Guy and SpongeBob are your favorite TV shows. I'm not a big fan of Family Guy, but I think early SpongeBob is goated. Like, we were talking about SpongeBob the other day. I remember I was saying my favorite episode is Band Geeks, which is like a pretty common take, but damn, that episode's hype. Squidward is just, like, awesome.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Jump 2, 3 for the... Alright, we got the death, so we're gonna save a little bit of time. Give me that stash. I really would like a 3. Nice. Yo, and we're ahead! Let's go. Modern SpongeBob not that bad. I guess, but it's not like peak SpongeBob. Peak SpongeBob was, peak SpongeBob was peak. Impossible in its entirety is only 87 episodes. I didn't have, I liked Kim Possible as a kid, but it's not a show that I think I would ever go back to. Like, you had to be there. Yeah, I think even SpongeBob seasons after season 4 were really good. But like modern day SpongeBob, like I've grown out of modern day SpongeBob already. Like they're catering to what the trend is for kids nowadays. Yo, Cloud, what's up? Long time no see. I'm doing well. Yeah, I mean, the SpongeBob run was supposed to end with the movie, but they just kept it going. Because it was like the biggest show ever. Like, it's crazy to think something could compete with Disney, but I think SpongeBob has beaten Mickey Mouse. Like, SpongeBob is super iconic. Alright, perfect. Ah, I accidentally, like, jumped too early. Rip. Alright, not too bad. The first try barrel storage is important. Having second try, re-jump is not the worst thing ever. Alright, we're still ahead coming after Super Hammers. This is officially, at this moment, the fastest run in history. Whether or not I'm gonna get an encounter here and ruin it all is yet to be seen. The beanie was in a weird spot, but we got through him. Busy with college, so don't have a lot of time for Twitch. Yeah, that's understandable. I've been the same way, except with work. So I don't really have a lot of time to watch Twitch. So whenever I'm due, I'm usually just lurking around. Alright, I've never seen that Lackapy path before. I was really scared he was gonna drop a Spiny on me. Alright, we did it. No encounters. Alright, that beanie gave me the bad pattern, and then he destroyed me by giving me the second worst pattern. Like, if he moves right, you have to go left. You're unable to go through him. But then he moved back left as soon as I went left, so I had to wait. Alright. Yo, working on final project, that's hype. Almost done. You might start speedrunning Superstar Saga. That would be hype, Max. I'm always pro more people speedrunning the series. Maybe you could be the first person to get to 110 if I'm still going while you're learning. Alright. We got the 46 mushrooms, but we are low on coins since Luigi has kind of bad stash points. So I'm gonna be getting the extra coin block during the during the Popple and Birdo segment. Nice gold. Had really great menus there.
Okie dokie. Hammer, 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 hammer. Let's go. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Let's go. Okie dokie.
Alright. Come on, Drybone's room. Right, Drybone's room is... it was like really bad and really good at the same time. Like, the way I had to dodge those enemies was crazy.
Mario.
Alright.
Luigi.
I haven't gotten here the whole stream, so I'm a little bit nervous, but I think I can pull it off.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
I would love for Birdo to attack Mario with Hammer. Alright, that was good. Alright, that wasn't great, so I'm gonna go an extra knockback. Perfect. Alright, rip. No 110 on this one, guys. I lost the 50-50. Nice 3. Yeah, people sad. I'm really proud of myself for getting through that though. On a good run. Like, doing so well. So, I'm gonna finish this run out for sure. You've never seen Birdo do a second attack before. Is that in terms of having two different attacks, like the egg rock and the suck attack? Or is that in, like, is that talking about how the egg shot could do multiple hits instead of just one? The run is not invalid, but I did lose... Oops. I did lose the Birdo 50-50 on Luigi, which is the largest time loss that could possibly happen. But the run is currently valid, and it's technically on world record pace.
Oh yeah.
Nice, thank you, Ike. If we gold everything, we could get world record. So.
Okie dokie.
Alright, I decided to get rid of high jump there. I did experiment with keeping it so I could do swag jump reliably. But I didn't really like having to keep high jump and jumping over ledges and stuff. I feel like that was slower, so it's not really worth. But this run was close to perfect. First try barrel storage, good power. I got the rookie Luigi death. Like, the only thing that went wrong so far was the Popple and Birdo RNG. That is a guaranteed 40-second loss if it goes bad. But thanks to the rest of the run, I can still technically PB by very little. And like my last run, the 111.16, it did get the Popple and Birdo death. So the fact that I'm ahead, or that I could be ahead by the end of it, like, speaks volumes to how well this run was executed. So I'm very proud of it. Even if it's not gonna be the 110 today. Alright. We have to gold Cacletta, everybody. Because my world record currently has a gold Cacletta. And it's definitely possible. But we'll wait and see. Okay. If Bowletta could give us a fire breath, there's a chance. Alright, one heal, not bad. Okay, one heal. That was a crazy mash, guys. That was a crazy mash. I went hard for that one. I knew the heal, it was gonna be tough to hit the kill with the heal. So there's still a chance, everybody. Yeah, still got the quick kill even with a heal. Oh! Right. Are Your Death is good. Awesome. Alright, not bad. One fire, we can deal with it. Ah, shit. That was a really slow turn. Lasers are not the best. Alright, if we can get no fires, this is it. Oh, that might have been too much. Come on. Fuck, it was too much. Yeah, it's over. I mashed way too fast. Like, I saw what came out, and I was like, wow, I did not expect me to mash that fast. I should have stopped earlier, but I was too much. There's too much muscle memory. Crazy run though. Look at that. If I had just not lost 40 seconds to Popple and Birdo, this would have been 110.50. Solid run, solid run. Not too disappointed. I wasn't really. I felt like on the final mash, I wasn't thinking as hard about it as I should have been. But I'm not disappointed at all because, like, even with that, even with getting the super attack, it's not a big deal. It's a little bit of time save or time loss. The fight itself was still fast. Yeah, even with the Skittles attack, I don't think it would have been enough. The Skittles is not 15 seconds long, so. Yeah, I mean this was literally the best executed run ever. Yeah, I did my best, and I literally did the best ever. And it's not invalid, too. This is the fastest valid run aside from world record. I think the previous record before my 111.16 was actually 111.32. So this does beat that as well. Alright, GG's, GG's. Yeah, if you look at my balanced run, so this is about, if RNG was pretty much taken out, like this is about, like, I lost 5 seconds, like a little more than 5 seconds here, save time, average. Everything is about either saving time or losing very minimal time loss except for the Popple and Birdo segment. So that goes to show how good every other segment was. GG's, GG's. Thanks to the GG's in both Twitch chat and YouTube chat. Yes. Mermil King. Thank you for the king, Cloud. Remember to like, follow, and subscribe. Apparently liking the stream helps it in the algorithm or something. But since I'm trying to grow, likes are really helpful. Oh, Mario plush. Here's the old world record. Yeah, I actually never took out this world record comparison. The old record was 11:32. Look at that. Nah, I mean, nah, it's not new world record today. World record is 1:11:16 by me still. That's just the old one. Like the old one. But yeah. Really good stream. I'm really happy with that run. So I'm actually taking a break tomorrow. I have an event to go to. But I should be back either Friday or Saturday. So TYTY for watching, everybody. I'm gonna stay a little bit longer in Twitch chat. But as always, good night YouTube chat first.